present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Hello, and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week on a return visit to the Yorkshire town of Halifax. Always proud to be known as the gateway to Huddersfield. Areas of Halifax have plenty of variety to offer the interested tourist, but those visiting Mixenden shouldn't get the wrong impression from signs installed there by the council. So if you read, "Car thieves operate here," it's not a warning, it's an invitation. Situated in nearby Bradford is the world-famous Yorkshire College of Physical Education, opened in 1927. It was there that it was discovered that exercise improves mental well-being. They proved if you get up and run 5 miles a day, after a month you'll feel infinitely happier, as you'll be 150 miles away from Bradford. The Calderdale Community Health Centre was the first in England to set up a unit to treat the condition known as OCD, or CDO, with the letters in alphabetical order as they should be. In recent years, they've run limited place courses for the counselling of self-harmers. Those who didn't get in must be kicking themselves. The Calderdale Health Team are world leaders in treatments for clinical depression. These include a new drug which has proved specially effective in tests on hamsters. It markedly raised levels of serotonin, so reducing anxiety and stress. As a result, Halifax now has Britain's lowest recorded rate of suicide amongst hamsters. In later tests on human volunteers from Yorkshire, it raised their mood levels to previously unseen heights, reaching almost mild surliness. But they're not alone in failing to make people here smile. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and John Finnemore. And on my right, Tim Taylor and Susan Cowman. Please welcome the lady who always looks forward to handling the team's points, our scorer, the delightful Samantha. So we start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good dictionary is essential for learning the correct use of similar terms. For example, many people don't understand the subtle difference in meaning between the words imam and ayatollah. Well, imam means a religious leader who conducts worship in a mosque, whereas ayatollah means it now costs more to cross the Humber Bridge. The meanings of words are constantly changing, teams, so your suggestions, please, of any new definitions you may have spotted recently. John, you can start.
Likeable. An ox.
Barry.
Hashtag. Party game where you chase each other for drugs.
Tim.
Tart. What you'll see in a Yorkshire gallery.
Susan.
Corsage. You look nice, Sergeant.
Dispensation. This biro's from China.
Hootenanny. Daycare for little owls.
Barstool. Sheep droppings.
Moisturiser. How Yoda asks if you've been crying.
Germinate. Acht.
Shellfish. A bit like a shelf.
Spam. When my friend Pam arrives at the pub and I'm already drunk.
Canoodle. A cross between a poodle and a canoe.
Oh, the teams are now going to sing along with some well-known discs in the game called Pick Up Song. Samantha will spin the discs. Each of you should sing along to your record, teams, until Samantha turns the volume down. If, on its return, you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points, and points mean a damning indictment of the infantilism that shames our nation on the world stage. What do points mean? And this week's prize is the perfect confectionery for the veteran footballer. Is this John Terry's chocolate orange? So, Barry, you're up first, and I'd like you to accompany Chuck Berry singing Johnny Be Good.
To New Orleans, back up in the woods among the evergreens. This was a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good, who never learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good.
He used to carry his guitar
In a gunny sack, that said beneath the tree behind the railroad track.
That's Barry Cryer singing Johnny Be Good with the audience here in Halifax clapping along to something. I don't know. You're next, John. I'd like you to accompany Yorkshireman Jake Thackeray singing La-Di-Da.
Now we're agreed that we're in love, we'll have to face the la-di-da. The eyewash, all of the
Fancy pantomime. I love you very much. I'll try, love. I'll bill and coo with your gruesome Auntie Susan. I'll stay calm. I'll play it cool. I'll let your tetchy uncles get me back up across me heart. And I shan't get shirty when they say I look peculiar. I'll be nice to your mother. I'll come over all la-di-da. Although she always gets up me nose. I love you very much.
I love you very much. I'm so
Thank you, John. Well, you now, Tim, and I'd like you to accompany the Grammy Award-winning Halifax-born Ed Sheeran singing his big hit, Shape of You.
The club isn't the best place to find the lovers of the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me. And trust me, I'll give you a chance now. My hand stopped round the man on the jukebox, and then we started dancing. I'm singing like, girl, you know I like your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put their body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room. And now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering.
For a minute there, I was worried that you'd just gone into your own little world. Finally, Susan Cowman, please accompany Sia singing the David Guetta hit, Titanium.
But I can't get over to say I'm talking loud, not saying much. criticize, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I got up. I am titanium, you shoot me down, but I got up. I am titanium.
Thank you, Susan. So, overcoming your shyness to sing for us. Well, it's time for some acting now in the miming round called Sound Charades. This is a variation on the old TV favourite Give Us a Clue, the show that featured Mime Master General Lionel Blair. In 1998, stalwart Lionel was finally recognised by Her Majesty the Queen at Buckingham Palace, and she quickly pulled down the flag and drew the curtains. So, Tim and Susan, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Dancing on ice. Dancing on ice.
Off you go, please, Tim and Susan.
It's a TV, 3 words, and it goes like this.
Is there any news about the latest series of Strictly, Tim?
Yes, it's been postponed.
Been postponed?
Dancing.
3 words.
Dancing later, after dark. Dancing after dark.
Dancing after dark.
No,
Is dancing the first word?
It is dancing is the first word.
Dancing after midnight or so. Is there a film? No, what is it, a film?
It's been
It's a TV series.
TV series.
3 words.
and it's been
Dancing.
It's been postponed.
Yes.
It's later.
Late.
It's
Late.
off. It's not off, but on.
Dancing on.
Ice.
I truly agree. It's so thrilling just to witness this festival of cognitive processing. Your turn, Barry and John. Your title's now being exhibited on the laser display board. And here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Don't look now. Don't look now.
And it's a film and it's 3 words. And it goes a bit like this.
Hamish!
Mr. Murgatroyd, you'll have had your tea. Now, would you mind holding this ladder for me? The wee boy next door will be round any minute after his football. Up in the gutter.
I can't see a football.
Well, I haven't put it up there yet. Hence the ladder. Hold tight and up I go.
Well, that's a very handsome kilt, Hamish.
Aye. Mrs. Notty pressed it this morning, but I was having none of it.
I find the wind is getting up.
Oh, I can tell. The kilt takes on a life of its own.
It does. Hamish, are you going to climb much higher?
Right to the top. Oh, by the way, here's a piece of advice.
I think I can guess.
Yes.
Don't look now.
What kept you?
Okay, teams, I thought we'd celebrate by playing the classic Spanish game of piñata. And for this round, we have a festive piñata in the shape of a donkey, one for each team suspended over the stage. One team member is blindfolded and whacks the piñata with a stick until it bursts, revealing the surprise gifts contained within. And their fellow team member may shout encouragement and directions. So you're up first, Barry and John. Who's whacker and who's shouter?
I'll be whacker.
All right, I'll shout.
Okay, so right. Barry, have you got your blindfold on? Barry. John, can you move his blindfold so it's over his eyes?
Yeah, right.
That's better. I couldn't hear a thing.
And away you go.
Okay, Barry, I'd like you to step forward. Another step. Turn to the right, left a bit, and whack. Yeah, and again. Good, and again.
Can we get the real donkey out of here? It's quite just confusing.
Yeah, try again, Barry. Yeah, try to get right a bit this time. Yes, got it.
Got it.
Yeah, go for it. Really go for it. Go on.
Success! And there's your mystery gift, a set of cut glass crystal wine goblets.
How many do we get?
By the look of it, about 37 pieces each. Well, now it's time for Tim and Susan's piñata, so while Samantha helps Miguel get it up, have you decided who does what?
Yes, Tim's whacking and I'm shouting.
Is that right?
Apparently.
Tim, have you got your blindfold on?
Who said that?
Right, then off you go to get your gift.
Okay, Tim, I want you to do exactly what I tell you.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Take 2 steps forward.
Step.
About 1 foot in.
1 foot out. Do the hokey cokey.
Tim.
Sorry, miss.
Yeah.
Am I close enough?
Well, you've got about 3 inches in front of you.
Personal.
Right, ready, steady, whack.
Got it.
And again. Ow! And again. Ow! Ow! Did you hear something?
It's very dark in here.
Ow! Give it some welly!
Is that it?
There was nothing in our piñata except Colin selling his piano.
You've broken my piano.
You mean it wasn't broken before when you were playing it? Okay, it's now time to play the round called Mornington Crescent. At first, I notice our hallway rug has been avalanched by a letter. It comes from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, "Dear sir, have you noticed if you rearrange the letters of postmen, they get really annoyed? Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." So, on with the game, teams. We'll play according to Montague's second revision. That's the one where you can't move laterally if out of bounds during a preliminary sequence. Obviously, I will be applying Yorkshire scoring using my... Absolutely, of course, nothing else. And I'll be using my famed ear for dialect. So, Tim, thou'st can start.
Lower Regent Street.
Let's see. Which part of Wales is that in?
All of Wales.
This is Montague's second revision, isn't it?
It is the second revision, yes.
But that would be first, what Tim's just done.
Lower Regent Street is all right. If you just said Regent Street, then I would concur, but he is allowed to have that.
Oh, right. Well, I'll have to go...
Don't get Mardy.
Laterally. Hyde Park.
Hyde Park.
It's quite difficult not to move laterally.
Bayek, you're not wrong.
Yeah. So, I think we'll do, as it's the second revision, Montague's second revision, I'm going to go Monument.
Monument?
No.
You might clap, but she gets now points for that. No, the rules are reflummoxing.
Well, you clearly want me to go to Chalk Farm. But what you don't know is I want to go to Chalk Farm. Unless you did know that, and it's a trap. Chalk Farm.
I can't let you have Chalk Farm.
No. All right. Can I have any farm?
I'm not mithering with that.
Mithering.
so annoying that my hitherto perfect accent has been...
Fine, I will just bifurcate to Paddington.
Green Park.
Green Park, that were grand.
That's good.
Thank you.
Marble Arch.
Careful.
On the run.
Very
Wow.
need to drink.
Now, I wouldn't normally do this, but I feel emboldened by the Yorkshire air. I'm going to go to Oval.
Well, in that case, Tooting Bec.
John.
Is that Tooting Bec?
Yes, that's permissible after Oval, yeah.
Because it's no longer a preliminary sequence, this is now a tertiary sequence.
Yes, all right, smart
Yeah,
ass.
right.
Yeah. It's interesting because we skipped the secondary one altogether. Huh?
So, Tim, how's the doing?
I'll go for Pimlico.
Yes. Yes.
Pimlico. Mornington Crescent.
By gum, thou's the winner. Okay, the next game is called What's the Problem? And it's all about expert advice. Quite frankly, a lot of household advice from the so-called experts is profoundly unhelpful. Last week, when I was following a recipe for Jamie's Fab Fruit Full, I was told to plunge your plums into boiling water. I did and nearly fell off the worktop. In this round, I'll supply the answers to a number of everyday problems posed by Victorian readers, taken from genuine books of the day. So the team's task is to guess what the original questions might have been. So we'll start with you, John. Here's the answer to a genuine Victorian problem. What was the original question? Insert a piece of sponge into the neck of a small medicine bottle or vial. You will find it answers the purpose very well.
I run an irritating gastropub. What is the most annoying way I could serve cake?
It's actually, how might I make my own envelope and stamp moistener?
Get a life.
So, Barry, here's the answer. What's the original question? Insert a knife between the first and second tines of a common table fork, hold against the top and pull.
What's the best way to open a tortoise?
It's how can I make a homemade bottle opener, in fact. Tim, here's the answer. Place the legs in old tomato cans.
How can I save money on my children's shoes?
It's actually what makes a good beehive stand. Finally, Susan, here's the answer. What's the question? Avoid contact with books or the alphabet.
How can I become President of the United States?
In fact, the answer is, are there any rules in terms of educating my child for the first 5 years? A healthy child's mind should lie fallow so far as alphabet and books are concerned until 5 years old. Delicate and nervous children may thus be neglected until the age of 6 or 7 years without danger of duncehood. My parents chose to leave it until I was 18. Here is something for any of you to have a go at, okay? Moisten a piece of common toilet soap and rub it over the spot.
I have a spot on my nose. How can I make it look soapy?
It's actually, how can the irritation of mosquito bites be eased? Yes. Smear on a little sweetened milk to make them bite.
My husband is allergic to mosquitoes. How can I make his life hell?
It's actually, how should I apply leeches and avoid green?
I've been offered a job by Sir Philip with an excellent pension plan. Any advice?
In fact, the answer was, are there any colours I should avoid in the nursery? The prettiest shades of green are made up with ingredients that are distinctly arsenical. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a quick round of Pharmaceutical Film Club. Samantha's been acting as a buyer for a new chemist's store and has been visiting some obliging gentlemen sales reps to test their pharmaceutical products for efficacy and cost. She rubbed Vicks on her chest and tried a mouthful of Andrews, finding both effective and neither too excessive. However, she says Neil's Yard was eye-watering. Teams, I'd like you to come up with the titles of films likely to be popular with pharmacists and their customers. So you can start this one, Tim.
Catheter on a hot tin roof.
Barry.
Bill and Ted's X-Lax Adventure.
Susan.
The Bridge on the River KY.
John.
Hannah and her blisters.
Puss in Boots.
Slim, Fast and Furious.
Night Nurse on Elm Street.
A Clockwork Orange.
Apothecary Now.
Sleeping with the Enema.
My Fair Tenor Lady.
Thrusher.
Embricating Rita.
Senna.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Chemist.
Bring me the headaches of Alfredo Garcia.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the unprotected arse cheek of time is struck by the speeding paintball of posterity, and the burgeoning buttock bruise of belligerence is dismissed by the unsympathetic partner of eternity, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Halifax, it's goodbye, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, John Finnemore, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Susan Calman were being given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Ian Patterson and Fraser Steele. And the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Hello and welcome to another socially distanced episode of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. Well, there's no doubt living in a city during a pandemic can be exhausting, cooped up with the constant threat of infection, which is why I've taken the very difficult but socially responsible decision to move my entire family to my second home here in Cornwall. Gordon Ramsay took a similar decision. It's a mark of how respected he is that the locals showed their enthusiasm for his arrival by spray painting his front door with some of his most popular four-letter catchphrases. With its excellent light and stunning coastline, Cornwall has long been a favourite among film and TV producers, and it's versatile too. In the James Bond film Die Another Day, Holywell Bay is used to recreate a beach in North Korea. The leader of the breakaway state, renowned for its hardline nationalist politics and a deep mistrust of outsiders, said he was delighted to welcome the movie makers to Cornwall. Until the late 18th century, the Cornish language was widely spoken here, with the last native speaker dying in 1914. He might have lived longer had there been anyone who understood the Cornish for "Can someone please call an ambulance?" It was recently announced that David Cameron has purchased a £2 million holiday home near popular Damer Bay, which is described as just a stone's throw from the beach. What a time to be a Cornish glazier. Daphne du Maurier is one of the best-known authors associated with Cornwall. Her short story, The Birds, was made famous when it was adapted by Alfred Hitchcock. The inspiration for the horror film in which a massive flock of aggressive birds attack humans came to her after eating a bag of chips in St Ives. The famous lighthouse at Cornwall's Lizard Point was built in 1619 and is still in service. In 2012, the Cornish Council voted to install new eco-friendly bulbs, meaning that on a stormy night it can be seen from anything up to 8 yards away. Let's meet the teams. They are on one side of the internet, Tony Hawks, Pippa Evans and Harry Hill. And on the other, Graham Garden, Sandy Toxvig and Barry Cryer. And sitting remotely, vainly hoping for an opportunity to score, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. OK, we're going to start this week with a round that's all about music. A band's title can mean the difference between failure and success, and I can guarantee Brian Ferry would still be labouring on the building sites of Tyneside if he'd been the frontman of Poxy Music. With this in mind, teams, I'd like you to suggest the names of musicians or bands that would have been a lot less appealing had an extra word been added. And maybe, Barry, you could start.
The artist formerly known as Prince. Andrew.
Tony.
Bloody foreigner.
Sandy.
Diana Ross and the Chicken Supremes.
Harry.
Dave Dee, Dozy, Mick and Titchmarsh.
Graham.
Tony Blur.
And Pippa.
Jefferson airplane disaster.
Aberystwyth.
Fairport Convention Centre.
Florence and the Washing Machine.
Little Pick and Mix.
Abba Dabba Doo.
Earth, Chronic Wind and Fire.
It's time now for a musical round as I ask the teams to sing one song to the tune of another. Providing piano accompaniment for this round, we have Colin Sell. Colin is currently writing his autobiography, but couldn't decide what to call it. So he came up with the idea of asking members of the public what they would like the book to be called. And by a long margin, the winning title is Why I Stopped Playing the Piano by Colin Sell. OK, we'll start with you, Tony. I'd like you to sing the words of Bob the Builder to the tune of Send in the Clowns.
Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can, scoop muck and dizzy, and roly too. Lofty and Wendy, join the crew. Bob and the gang have so much fun working together. They get the job done. Bob the Builder.
Thank you, Tony. That was lovely. Tony is using the computer in Tiverton Library, so let's hope he has enough 50p's for the rest of the show. Well, it's your turn now, Barry, and I'd like you to sing the words of the Hokey Cokey to the tune of We'll Gather Lilacs.
You You put your left arm in, your left arm out. In, out, you shake it all about. You do the hokey-cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Whoa, 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 the hokey-cokey. Whoa, 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 the hokey-cokey. Whoa, ho, 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 the hokey-cokey needs bent arms stretched.
Very proud. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Barry. I bet that's cleared the day room. Your turn, Sandy. Your turn, Sandy, and I'd like you to sing the words of Postman Pat to the tune of the Marlene Dietrich classic, Falling in Love Again.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat early in the morning. Just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red vine.
You now, Graham, I'd like you to sing the words of Barbie Girl to the tune of On the Street Where You Live from My Fair Lady.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight, I'm your dolly, you're my doll. Rock and roll, feel the glamouring pink kiss. Me here, touch me there, hanky panky.
Thank you. All right, Harry Hill, your turn, and I'd like you to sing the words of My Ding-a-Ling by Chuck Berry to the tune of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Really? When I was a little bitty boy, my grandmother bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells are hanging on a string. Sorry, that's my daughter texting me, and I can't turn it off. Hang on. Sorry. How do I turn this off? For crying out loud.
I think the great thing about lockdown is we haven't lost our professionalism, and you know.
I can only apologise.
So that is actually factually true. You can only apologise.
Oh no, a seal has come. A seal has come in. There was another one. Right. It's great the way that nature's recovered, isn't it?
Do you want to start again, Harry?
Hit it, Colin. When I was a little bitty boy, my grandmother bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells are hanging on a string. Oh yeah, we're on fire now. She told me it was my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Everybody. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Just me now. To play with my ding-a-ling.
And finally, Pippa Evans, I'd like you to sing the words of Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye to the tune of Dream a Little Dream of Me.
Okay. Baby, let's get down tonight. Oh, baby, I'm hot just like an oven. Oh, baby, now let's get down tonight. Baby, I'm hot like an oven. I need some loving, and baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger, and when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing, oh baby, makes me feel so alive. Helps to relieve my mind. Sexual healing, baby, it's good for me. Sexual healing is something that's good for me, baby. I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving, and baby, I can't hold it much longer.
Pippa Evans. Oh, finally, after 73 series, someone with talent. Our next round is called Updated Proverbs. The English language is constantly updating, and with good reason. Just rewind to the start of 2020 and examine the plight of the Mexican beer industry and its ill-fated I Heart Corona t-shirts. It was a double blow for the industry, as they'd only just changed their other beer's name from Salmonella. Teams, I'd like you, please, to suggest examples of proverbs that have been updated to suit more modern times. Perhaps you could start, Graham.
A leopard cannot change its pen.
Pippa.
A problem shared is attention gained.
Barry.
There's no fool like an old Etonian.
Tony.
Give him an inch and he'll drive all the way to Barnard Castle.
Sandy.
A stitch in time saves a rectal prolapse.
Harry.
Always fight fire with fire, unless you're a fireman.
A little of what you fancy isn't as good as a lot.
The streets of London are paved with single-use medical masks.
If it ain't broke, it ain't the UK economy.
Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Black sky at night, night. Black sky in the morning, you've woken up at night again.
A friend in need is a pain in the arse.
Tweet others as you would be tweeted.
Good things come to those who went to school with the Prime Minister.
If you want to really know what it is to be Paul Hollywood, walk a mile in his shoe. No?
Brevity is the soul of the capacity for quick understanding through keen intelligence and a natural aptitude for using words and ideas in a quick and inventive way to create humour.
If your cup is only half full, you need a smaller bra.
Give a man a fish and you've grasped the basics of working on the Tesco fish counter.
He who laughs last has the slowest broadband.
One swallow does not make a committed relationship.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't use it as a beef substitute in lasagna.
Well, the next game is called The Symptoms, and it's all about the world of medicine. Harry Hill and Graham Garden should be at an advantage in this round as they both trained as doctors before going into the comedy business. And I certainly remember as a small lad on Wednesday nights my father saying, "Tell you what, go upstairs and put your pyjamas on, you come back down and watch the goodies." And I'd look at him and say, "Why can't I just put them on and go to bed?" So, in this round, the teams will assume the role of doctors and patients suffering from an imaginary medical condition, and you can be our patients, Tony, Pippa and Harry. The identity of your mystery medical condition is now being displayed to our remote audience, while here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
They think they're an episode of EastEnders. They think they're an episode of EastEnders.
OK, you must outline your symptoms to Doctors Graham, Barry and Sandy, and they'll be awarded points based on how accurately they're able to diagnose your condition. Off you go.
Hello there, come on in.
Morning. Come in.
So what's the problem?
Well, Doc, for half an hour, 4 nights a week, I just feel very, very bleak.
It's even worse on a Sunday. I feel bleak for 2 hours on a Sunday.
Oh, Sunday's unbearable.
Yeah.
Yes.
What with Christmas? Oh, blimey. I get very
Christmas.
paranoid at Christmas.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's watching me.
Christmas is a very bleak time.
Yeah.
Other times I feel quite square.
Yeah. I mean, I should be in good shape, though. I've been running for 35 years.
Is it 35 years?
Yeah.
35 years, is it?
Look, doctor, should I stick my tongue out for you?
You certainly should.
All right, I'm doing it now. There. Can I put it away now?
No, leave it out. Leave it out. Leave it out.
Oh, another thing is do you like my dog? I'm not sure of its sex.
I think she's a bitch.
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 What about this farmyard animal?
That cow.
That's a cow. You bitch.
You cow.
You bitch.
You cow.
You bitch.
You cow.
And I'll tell you what, my heartbeat is completely irregular.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Give it a listen, Doc.
Go on,
Have a listen to her
Doc.
heartbeat.
Listen. Put your stethoscope there.
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Yeah,
Are you listening? Here it goes. Doof, 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 doof. There's something wrong with it, Doc. What could it be?
Well, it's a bit of a cliffhanger. I think you're suffering from EastEnders.
Yes.
An episode of EastEnders. Well, the next round is a musical one called Song Stoppers. In their musicals, Rodgers and Hammerstein would famously delight audiences by including 3 or more show-stopping numbers. Of course, Tony Hawk's musical Midlife Cowboy had 2 big showstoppers, the interval and the end. In this round, panellists from each team will take it in turn to sing the opening line to a series of well-known songs. It's the job of their teammates to answer each opening line in a manner likely to end the song altogether. OK, you can be first. Barry, Graham and Sandy, can we have your medley of first lines now, please?
And now the end is near.
Correct.
It's now or never.
Well, you're half right.
Why do birds
suddenly appear.
Well, you did order custard.
I am an antichrist.
Damien, haven't you got homework? What do you get when you fall in love?
Herpes.
Another opening, another show.
Oh, put it away.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Yes.
Your turn now, Tony, Pippa and Harry. Can we have your first line medley?
Sweets for my sweet, sugar for my honey.
I see you're new to the diabetic ward, nurse.
Sherry baby, Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry baby,
Sherry baby.
So that's 2 Harvey's Bristol creams. I'll bring them over to the table.
Once upon a time there was a little white bull.
That's a sheep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thanks for pointing it out.
Let it go, let it go. I can't hold it back anymore.
Well, that's the last time I let you have lentils for lunch.
I believe in miracles.
Well, I still don't think the plastic surgery will make enough of a difference.
I shot the sheriff.
Right, well, this cross-examination is going to be easier than I thought. Who are you?
Who? Hello? My name is Dr. Muller, and I am in charge here at Dignitas.
Well, thank you, teams. It's very nearly the end of the show. But there is just time to fit in a round of religious songbook. Samantha informs me the new vicar recently asked her to join the Bell Ringers Society. Entering the bell tower, Samantha sensed the vicar was new to campanology, always delighted to help out. Samantha eagerly took him in hand, and after 3 short tugs, his dong was the talk of the village. Anyway, teams, I'd like you to suggest song titles likely to appeal to the religious. So, can you please start, Sandy?
Don't let the nun go down on me.
Barry?
He ain't heavy, he's my Buddha.
Graham?
Jehovah Beethoven.
Pippa?
We didn't start the choir.
Harry?
Listen, do you want to know a Sikh?
Tony?
I Got You, Babe by Sunni and Shia.
That's three. The green, green grass of Cardinal Basil Hume.
That's the way Allah, Allah, I like it.
Hey, preacher, leave them kids alone.
Ramadan a ding dong.
Girl, you'll be a Mormon soon.
You're a pink toothbrush, I'm the Archbishop of Canterbury.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the wet towels of time hang from the handlebars of the exercise bike of oblivion, and the fatuous keep fit fad of fate sees the rowing machine of regret failing to sell on the eBay of eternity, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the teams, Samantha, myself and our isolating audience at home, it's goodbye. Goodbye!
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Sandy Toksvig, Tony Hawks, Pippa Evans and Harry Hill were being given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us today in the county of North Yorkshire as guests of Grassington Festival. The village of Grassington is in Wharfdale, which was once famous for lead mining. It was the quality of Wharfdale lead that made possible the production of powerful car batteries and put British motor manufacturing where it is today. In a warehouse near Shanghai. The local Victorian engineer, Joseph Brammer, invented the Yorkshire beer pump, which oxygenates beer as it pours. This is why beer in the north of England has a thick, frothy head which sticks to the side of the glass, while in the south it's served properly. During the war, there were many POW camps in the area. The large German camp near Linthorpe is remarkable for the first recorded escape attempt on British soil when a tunnel was dug with a soup spoon by a Waffen-SS Gruppenführer. In the opinion of the British officers there, he should have hanged for what he'd done, using a dessert spoon before his main course cutlery. A second attempt was more successful in 1944. After several months of secret digging, a determined German platoon from Ebden camp disappeared into a large hole. Middlesbrough, I think it was. Now, this part of Yorkshire is noted for its high-speed internet connection. However, this did nothing to help the local... I wasn't trying to rub your nose in it. However, this did nothing to help the local population in their bids for London Olympics tickets. How disappointing must it be for people here to end up with tickets for some obscure event that no one else wants to see? Let's find out. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke Taylor and Jeremy Hardy. And taking her place next to me, please welcome a lovely lady who's scored on more desks than anyone can count. The delightful Samantha. Okay, well, we start this week with a round about cost cutting. As the recession bites ever deeper, the BBC are paring producers' budgets to the bone. They've even considered cutting the number of trails for Radio 4 Extra to no more than 300 a day. Well, these cuts go right across the entertainment media, so teams, I'd like you to suggest the titles of movies, plays and radio or TV shows being remade on a shoestring. Tim, will you start?
7 Brides for £7.
Jeremy?
Ready Breck at Tiffany's.
Graham?
Night of the Dead.
Barry?
Ryan kicks his daughter.
Guy and Doll.
Around the Wirral in 80 days.
Titanic 2.
Little House on the Prairie.
Alice in Poundland.
The Burger King and I.
Not bothering to look for Nemo.
Third in line to the throne, Kong.
Well, the teams are going to sing for us now in the game called... Do you want to be sarcastic? Well, the teams are going to sing for us now in the game called One Song to the Tune of Another. This concept will need explaining only to someone who's had nothing to do with music-based comedy for the last 40 years. So, teams, let me explain. The song is made up of two basic elements, the words and the tune. The words are like items of clothing, covering and embellishing the tune or body. However, clothes or words can be removed to reveal the body, or tune to be replaced with fresh clothes or words. And thus, one song is sung to the tune of another. Now, I know what you're thinking, teams. What about underwear? Well, yes, items of underwear are revealed in this process, so they have to be good quality. What you need is underwear you can rely on. So, who do we turn to for guaranteed pants? At the piano, Colin Sell. OK, well, we'll start with you, Tim. I'd like you to sing the words of Short People by Randy Newman to the tune of the Habanera from Bizet's Carmen.
They got little hands, little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They got little noses and tiny little feet. They wear platform shoes on their nasty little feet. Well, I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here. Short people, and just the same as you and I. Short people got no body to love. They got little baby legs that stand so low. You've got to pick 'em up just to say hello. They got little cars that go beep, beep, beep. They got little voices going beep, beep, beep. They got grubby little fingers and dirty little minds. They're gonna get you every time. Well, I don't want no short people.
Tim, offensive lyrics, if you ask me. You now, Barry, I'd like you to sing the words of Girlfriend in a Coma by the Smiths to the tune of On Ilklem Moor Bartat. Off we go.
Girlfriend in a coma, I know it's serious. Girlfriend in a coma, I know it's really serious. There were times when I could have murdered her, but you know I would hate anything to happen to her. Do you really think she'll pull through? Do you really think she'll pull through? Girlfriend in a coma, I know it's serious. My, baby, goodbye. There were times when I could have strangled her.
That's Barry Cryer, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you can take the man out of Yorkshire, and we promise we will straight after the show. It's your turn now, Jeremy. I'd like you to sing the words of the theme from Spider-Man to the tune of Brahms' Lullaby.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can, spins a web and he sighs, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood.
Don't take the piss. It was meant to be a lullaby. It would send the dead to sleep, wouldn't it? And finally, Graham, I'd like you to sing the words of Horny by Moose T to the tune of Bob Dylan's Blowing in the Wind.
You got me horny in the morning, and you know I try to call you, but I can't find the telephone. I sent a message through the internet, but it rejected. I wrote a letter and I sent it through the post. The post, it takes so long, so I gotta sing this song to let you know how I feel. What's the deal, baby? I'm horny, horny, horny. I'm horny, 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 horny.
The next game is called Word for Word, and it's a word game all about words. One team should start by taking turns to exchange a random series of words which must be totally unconnected. Tim and Jeremy, you can start exchanging your unrelated words, while Barry and Graham should challenge to take over play if they detect a connection. So off you go, Tim and Jeremy.
Cantaloupe.
Brass.
Crumpet.
Bolster.
Forceps.
Hemorrhoid.
Charabanc.
Graham.
Well, one of the side effects of long charabanc trips, as is well known, are hemorrhoids.
Yes? I'll take your word for it, Graham. I think it's over to you. Are you sitting comfortably?
Right. That's my word.
Oh, that's your word.
Hesitation.
Tim, I could give you hesitation. A wrong game, I think. We're playing.
I use it in every round.
Yeah. No, still with Tim.
Right. What?
No, sorry, we were with whatever your name is. Still with Graham.
Me.
Yes.
That was my word.
Okay.
You.
Gravity.
Halitosis.
Ox.
Bow.
Incident.
Larynx.
Jeremy.
The Oxbow incident was a crisis that took place in the early 60s under the Kennedy administration.
No, that's not correct.
Oh, never mind then.
It's filmed with Henry Fonda, actually.
Was it?
We often discuss it at my local Get a Life club.
So it's an incorrect challenge, Jeremy.
Yes.
Yes.
Bad luck, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jack.
He's still with Graham and
Brad Pitt.
Go. That's my word.
That's definitely repetition.
Okay, Tim, I'll give you that. That was a repetition of, even though it's the wrong game, but we'll...
Butterfly. Brain.
Oh, I don't need to buzz.
Repetition. No.
I don't need to buzz.
Deviation.
Staple.
You said brain.
What?
He said two things.
Doesn't matter.
Departure from sanity.
Okay.
What's going on?
I just don't care.
What's this round?
Whatever it is over. Well, the next round is called Grassington's Got Talent. The teams have each been mentoring some talented locals who will perform for us tonight. You, the audience at home, shall choose who goes through to the next heat of the competition. So, Barry and Graham, can you introduce our first act now, please?
Oh, this is a great act. The great Digesto, the human dustbin.
That's right. He eats absolutely anything, and he's going to begin by eating an ordinary old-fashioned domestic 100-watt light bulb. And here he goes.
Maybe he should have unplugged the light.
He should. But a beautiful display, though, wasn't it? Sparks and everything.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
Please don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy and Tim, can you introduce the next act?
Yes, please welcome a fantastic display of escapology now, ladies and gentlemen, from the great Escapo. His handcuffs are being fitted, and also to his feet, and they're locked. And then chains, he's being covered in chains, he's wrapped head to toe in chains, which are now padlocked, and he's being lowered into a coffin, and the lid's down. They're nailing him into the coffin. They're nailing him into the coffin, and now the coffin's being locked into a dungeon. The dungeon is locked and bolted, and now it's being winched up into the air. It's being winched, and it's being held over a tank of water, and it's been dropped into the water, and the great Escapo has 45 seconds to escape from the tank. Oh, hang on, sorry. Hello? Oh, yeah, hi, Mrs. Escapo. Yeah, no, your son's doing very well. Yeah, no, he's in the water now. He's left his instruction manual at home. But he has done the trick before. Okay, well, I wouldn't be too despairing. He's doing very well so far. I just don't see him going through to the next round. Yeah, all right, take care now. Okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
Barry and Graham, any others?
This is our grand finale, and it's a wonderful ventriloquist act, the great Vento and his little friend, Windy. And he's going to give us a song. You never see his lips move.
I didn't even see his hand go round the back.
Well, phone lines are now open, and do remember, if you're not the bill payer, calls are effectively free, so why not ring your mates as well? The next round takes a look at programme titles. Programme producers can be remarkably lazy in their choices of programme title, often resorting to a weak play on words. So, teams, let's give them a 21 pun salute. I'd like you to share what lazy radio or TV show titles you've spotted recently, Tim.
9 o'clock tonight on Channel 5, 29-year-old Heather Wilson has to decide how to spend her hard-earned money. Is it to be a holiday in Monaco or the breast enhancement she always promised herself in Monte Carlo or bust?
Barry.
Robert Winston, tonight on BBC One, discusses the misery of constipation and other self-cures. That's Wake Up at the Back, tonight at 9 o'clock.
Jeremy.
And later on Radio 4, a new series in which bankers describe their feelings about the taxpayer. That's Up You and Yours.
And Graham.
In tonight's controversial documentary, we follow Lord Sugar as he makes preparations to be cryogenically frozen in liquid nitrogen. That's Icing Sugar, tonight on BBC One and BBC One HQ.
Tonight on Radio 4, a new programme following the careers of Liberal Democrat MPs. That's The Week in Westminster after the 10 o'clock news.
This afternoon sees Tory chairman Eric Pickles and Labour peer Lord Prescott bury their differences as they go sketching together, armed only with sketchbook and pencil. That's an outsized pair of drawers this afternoon on BBC One and BBC One HQ.
The next round is about letter writing. The Prime Minister has famously received a letter criticising his funding of the armed forces written by 6 former generals. He was understandably outraged. What do 6 formers know about forces funding? Barry and Graham, I'd like you to start by composing a letter from James I of England and James VI of Scotland to Yorkshireman Guy Fawkes. Then Tim and Jeremy, you'll come up with a reply and so on. However, the challenge is that the letters must be constructed by each panellist, alternating one word at a time. So off you go, Barry and Graham.
Dear
Heavens,
I
am
astonished
at
your
behaviour.
You
were
seen
in
the
Houses
of
Parliament
carrying
a
large
yet
inconspicuous
barrel
of
fish.
I
was
amazed
to
realise
that
you
are
a
Yorkshireman.
Although
let
me
say
right
away
that
I
realised
that
you
are
a
Yorkshireman
when
I
saw
the
sight
and
sound
of
your
accent.
And
furthermore,
I
also
realised
that
you
were
a
Yorkshireman
when
you
took
umbrage
when
I
said
umbrage.
And
also
I said
that
you were
a
Yorkshireman.
And
furthermore,
a
very
naughty
Yorkshireman.
Because
you
tried
to
blow
my
credibility
I
propose
that
you
confess
to
committing
this
malfeasance.
Yes.
Malfeasance.
So,
By for
now
yours
king.
Dear
Jim,
I
am
very
glad
that
I
am
from
Yorkshire.
because
I
am
very
bluff.
and
Speak
in
plain
English.
if
You
know
what
I
mean.
Now,
Then
about
tomorrow
can
you
provide
me
with
several
matches
so
I
can
ignite
this
semtex
which
I
am
secreting
in
my
corset.
let's
Agree
to
disagree.
and
Also
argue
all
night,
and
fight
all
night,
and
bicker
all
night,
and
make
love.
briefly
Lots
of
love
and
kisses
from
Guy.
folks.
Well, it's music time again with Swanee Kazoo. This is where the teams duet, combining the soothing glissando of the Swanee whistle with the startling rasp of the kazoo. Musical accompaniment will be provided by Colin Sell. By the way, if anyone has old videos from the glam rock era, they might spot Colin playing in mud at Glastonbury. It took his mother weeks to get those trousers clean. So, Tim and Jeremy, you can start, and I'd like you to provide us with a rendition of The Blue Danube to feature Jeremy Hardy on the kazoo and Tim Brooke Taylor on the Swanee whistle. Now, Barry and Graham, I'd like you to provide us with a rendition of the William Tell Overture to feature Barry Cryer on the kazoo and Graham Garden on the Swanee whistle. I must say, when you clap along like that, it reminds me of the sound of rifles being loaded. I got quite carried away with some thoughts that I'm not proud of. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time for the Anatomist Songbook. Our very own Graham Garden was considered an exceptional student when he was taking his medical degree, and in anatomy classes at Cambridge, they still study an essay he wrote on livers and kidneys. That was during the great 1960 paper shortage. OK, teams, could we please have your suggestions of song titles that would delight students of human anatomy? Jeremy.
The Long and Winding Road.
Barry.
Obla-dee, Obladder.
Tim.
Love Me Tender and sung by Urethra Franklin.
Graham.
Cry Me a Liver.
A Womb with a View.
Supper belly, calisthenics, excess fat, atrocious.
Don't put aorta on the stage, Mrs. Worthington.
Come and Make Eyes at Me down at the Elbow and Bush.
You're a testicle? No.
Hit Thyroid, Jack.
Gonad, we love you.
Shaft.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the actress of Time said to the Bishop of Fate, hello, Mr. Sentamu, my name's Judi Dench. And blimey, that's a big one. Where'd you get a hat like that? And with that, I see it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Grassington, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Jeremy Hardy were being given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Well, hello, and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us for a second visit to Weston-super-Mare. Weston lies close by the River Axe. This is formed by the confluence of several streams which emerge from limestone caves at Wookey Hole, the Mendip Passage, St Swilden's Shaft and Cuthbert's Swallow, all features formed in the Pleistocene Age and named in the Euphemism Age. The Arctic explorer Sir William Edward Parry sailed from Weston for Canada in the spring of 1832, where he befriended a tribe of Eskimos. Parry controversially married, and the couple returned in the winter, becoming sick on the voyage. As they disembarked, it was obvious he had influenza, and his new wife was a little husky. It was recently claimed that the picturesque Somerset village of Church Stanton was the inspiration for the Archers village of Ambridge. A property developer bought several parcels of building land, only to discover there was a massive hole in every plot. He tried to take legal action, but there was no one there who could act for him. Many components of the world's first supersonic airliner were manufactured in Somerset. Concords were built as a joint venture with Aerospatiale in Toulouse. Tasks were split, so while the British engineering team designed the wings, fuselage and tail fin, the French team had lunch. The town of Weston virtually owes its existence to the arrival of the railway, which was built by Isambard Kingdom Brunel, whose engineering skills were tested to their limits in producing tunnels through the county's hills. But Brunel isn't the last to bore Somerset. Please welcome on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke Taylor and John Finnemore. And settling down on my left hand, please welcome our glamorous scorer, the ever-delightful Samantha. Well, we start this week with a look at some new entries in the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good dictionary is an essential tool for learning the different uses of apparently similar terms. For example, many people don't understand the correct use of the words lifeless and inert. Well, if something is lifeless, it means it lacks excitement or animation or is incapable of supporting life. Whereas if something is inert, you shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey and you turn around. And that's what it's all about. Oi. But the meanings of words are constantly changing, so teams, your suggestions, please, of any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Tim, can you start?
Gastric, raising energy prices without your customers knowing.
And Barry.
Twerk. What we do in Yorkshire between 9 and 5.
Graham?
Buccaneer. What American pirates pay for piercings.
John.
Smirk. Somerset for it's a Mercedes.
Inflate. Her Majesty's plane has taken off.
Trouble. Yorkshire building waste.
Mystical, the daughter of Mr. Tickle. Unfortunately, he named her Tess.
Lambada, a sheep with tin legs.
Barney, rather like a barn.
Inferno, assume not.
Celery, bit like a cellar.
Behemoth, an insect that makes holes in your jumpers and then fills them with honey.
Eerie, bit like an ear.
Symbolic, prosthetic testicle.
Whiskey, bit like a whisk.
Purgatory, to slip X-Lax into Michael Gove's coffee.
Well, the teams are going to sing for us now in the round called
Sluice Gate. Somerset, for this gate belongs to Lou.
So the teams are going to sing for us now in the round called Pick Up Song. Samantha is poised at the turntable and ready to give the discs a spin. You should sing along, teams, and try to keep in time when Samantha turns the volume down. If, when the music returns, you're within a cheesy quaver of the original, I'll be awarding points. And points mean what people drink in Somerset pubs. What do points mean? And... No, you're wrong. It's prizes, apparently. This week's prize is sure to delight anyone who's a fan of funeral transport competitions. It's an all-expenses-paid trip to the Hearse of the Year show. Now, Graham, you're to start, and I'd like you to accompany Eddie Cochran singing She's Something Else.
When, but she don't notice me when I pass. She goes with all the guys from out of my class, but that can't stop me from thinking to myself, she's so fine looking, man, she's something else. Hey, looky there, across the street. There's a car just made for me. To own that car would be a luxury, but my dollar can't afford the gas. A brand new convertible is out of my class, but that can't stop me from thinking to myself, that car's fine looking, man, there's something else.
It's something else.
Okay, well, you're next, John. I'd like you to accompany Bernard Cribbins singing Right Said Fred.
Right said Fred, 5 of us together, on each end and steady as we go. Right to shift it, couldn't even lift it, we was getting nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea, and right said Fred, give a shout to Charlie, up comes Charlie from the floor below. After straining, heaving and complaining, we was getting nowhere, and so we had a cup of tea, and Charlie had a think, and he thought we ought to take off all the handles and the things that hold the candles.
John Finnemore there is a man of hidden talents. Yes, he's good at needlework and long jump. You now, Barry, would you accompany Elvis Presley singing Devil in Disguise?
You look like an angel.
Look like an angel.
Walk like an angel.
Walk like an angel.
Talk like an angel.
But
I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are the devil in disguise. You fooled me, well, your kisses. You cheated and you schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. You're not the way you seemed. You look like an angel.
Look like an angel.
Walk like an angel.
Walk like an angel.
Talk like an angel. But I got wise.
Barry's ear problem means that he now has trouble hearing himself sing. Help is available on our webpage for anyone else who would like to have trouble hearing Barry sing. Finally, would you, Tim, please accompany Miley Cyrus singing Wrecking Ball?
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell, a love no one could deny. Don't you ever say, I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you.
I feel a complete twerk here.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn.
You're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn now.
Tim, I think you might have slipped into the disappointing follow-up album there, Tim.
Yeah, but that was very energetic dancing he was doing throughout.
It was amazing, actually. I've not seen you take your clothes off like that before.
You little liar.
Well, the next game is called Radio Product Placement. The subtle inclusion of branded products is now well established in today's films and TV dramas, but almost unheard of on the radio. To this end, I'd like you, Barry and Graham, to perform a short scene from a radio drama into which they should attempt the subtle inclusion of some well-known products from a certain sponsor. I'd like you to enact part of a spy drama which has been sponsored by the Cheese Board. So, Tim and John, keep your ears out for any cheese-related products being slipped past you. And so please start your scene now, Barry and Graham.
And this is episode 1 of Smelly's People.
Come in.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Smelly?
Call me George.
George, Mr. Smelly wants to see you.
Never mind. What have you to report, Agent Cheese?
Well, I'm just back from Argentina, and I've been following the woman codename Cheddar Garbler.
Quite mature, is she?
Yes, and seriously strong.
Then we must proceed carefully. She sounds foreign.
Foreign, yes. She comes from the little village of Queso Blanco con Frutas. It's between queso jalapeno and queso quesadilla.
A far cry from Tunbridge Wells. Still, Tunbridge Wells must have its dark side.
Yeah, I tailed her dressed as Bertie Wooster, posing as a dog breeder.
Damn, you're good.
The trouble is she only goes out in disguise, lest her cover gets blown. However, I was able to follow her to a cinema showing a Danish blue movie.
I've never seen one of those. I did once see a Dorset blue. Vinnie Jones was in it.
Yeah. In the cinema, I found a seat next to the stinking bishop.
That's his code name?
Unfortunately not. No, But I'm afraid she saw us together, and all she did was leer, damn her. I had to run for it.
Did you make it back to the cottage, Cheese?
I had to leave the country. I just had time to get to the port, salute the captain, and jump aboard the saucy Gorgonzola.
Fair breeze?
Yes, but Captain Monterey Jack had me polishing the deck until there was a double gloss to see his face in.
What about the Cheddar woman?
Before I left, I put the Dale brothers on her tail. Rick and Lee. They're coming in to report.
When's Lee Dale going to get here?
Any minute now, and Rick ought to be with him.
Wait a minute. What's that rock for?
That's my lunch.
The end.
I thought it was very good, although it could have been even gooder.
You're just making things worse, John.
Well, actually, I did spot one, yes. The lead character's surname, you won't have caught this, but it was Cheese.
Damn.
And that is a type of cheese.
Yes.
So,
I
point
we
to
got
us.
away with that
yes.
one.
Well spotted.
Yes. It's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I noticed from the bundle of correspondence stuffed in our pigeonhole that our pigeon is unlikely to try sitting down anytime soon. And that the correspondence comes from Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. And she writes, "Dear Medical Matters, memory loss. Who am I to talk about memory loss? Yours sincerely, Mrs. What's-her-name, North What's-it." So on with the game, which, as we have a complete novice in the form of John Finnemore, will this week be played to original standard rules. Basic Learners version 1. Okay, so, yes. Tim, you can start.
Well, to set you off fairly easily, Piccadilly Circus.
Piccadilly Circus.
Yep.
You get that sort of progression idea, don't you, John?
Well, not really, but I keep my eyes open.
Marble Arch.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I say Baker Street, is that
Yeah,
Baker Street?
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Okay. Sounds as if the audience are pretty ignorant as well.
No. Well done. Jolly well done.
No, it was. No, it was well done.
I'm not going to patronise you. Patronise means talking down to people. Clapham Common.
Oh, dear. Make it simple. Oxford Circus.
Okay.
It's not... It's
Clapham Common, Oxford
Just
No,
calm
I'm
down.
just making notes.
Calm down, John. You're getting a bit edgy in nose.
Okay,
It'll be all right.
Okay.
Finsbury Park.
Yeah.
Oh, Pimlico?
Nice move, young'un. Elephant and Castle.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I'm really sorry. Just, Jack, so can you explain... I mean, Graham hasn't declared a home station yet, so I'm just wondering how he's got the line velocity to straggle the diagonal. I mean, doesn't that mean that he has to stay within zone 1 and 2?
Obviously, I didn't adjudicate. I was just wondering if anyone was going to notice that. And well done, John. Yeah, you picked up on it.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought I might have missed something. You know,
No, you are actually right. Graham, you can't have Elephant and Castle, obviously, because of the diagonals. And
gloves are off now, aren't they?
This is,
well, I'm stumped. No, I'm not stumped. No, obviously, I've still got an escape route to Morden.
Oh, technically, I suppose. Yeah. I mean,
He's beginning to irritate me.
Balham.
Right, sorry. One more thing. We are playing a team game, aren't we? Tim is on my side.
Yes,
right.
obviously.
Because obviously he wouldn't have wanted to deliberately place me in Stryle, would he? So he probably wouldn't have meant Balham.
Obviously, John has been listening to this game very carefully over the years, and
I knew there was somebody.
He is right. I mean, John is right, strictly speaking, that you are streaming him by doing Balham, and that
Strictly
probably
speaking.
Original rules. Remember?
Okay. Oh, of course, yes. I haven't played there. So it's okay. Lavender Hill then.
Lavender Hill.
Yeah. Straight in
Clapham Common.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. An actual Templeman's Advance. I didn't know anyone was still doing those.
And seriously,
my granddad used to play that when he was teaching me.
Yes.
That is so sweet. I haven't seen anyone do that since the Copenhagen Convention of '68.
No. I'm considering physical violence at the moment.
Anyway, I will declare Chalfont but not Latimer, invoking Castleman's transposition and depleting, I think, all of Graham's silver tokens, sadly.
Where?
Which one was it, John?
Chalfont but not Latimer. Because I invoked Castleman, yeah.
Chalfont, not Latimer.
Yeah, so you've basically only got two things to do, and one of them will involve you losing in 2 moves, and the other, I think, in 8.
Is there a street called Smart
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. John, you failed to notice that Clapham Common had been bid before. Graham's first bid with Clapham
Just listen and learn, John.
And then Barry came in with Clapham Common again, and you followed straight in with Chalfont, but that does compromise you.
Oh, no, I meant Latimer, not Chalfont.
I'm sorry.
No, I hadn't taken my finger off.
You know what?
Be kind to him.
I'll be kind to him on this occasion, but I'm sorry that you can't do either of those because of your oversight there.
Okay, then oval.
No, not oval. You see.
All right.
Just calm down.
Okay.
Just plenty of time. We can always edit it.
You won't be in it.
I said I wouldn't do this. Oh no, I've got one. Mornington Crescent.
Oh, you little.
Yeah, you know. It was fun toying with you, gentlemen, but Mornington Crescent.
No, well done, Nipper.
Well done. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to dash off.
All right. Well, that was fun. In this next round, the teams are going to delve into the world of celebrity. It's not easy trying to live your life in the public eye. When Barry Cryer got off the train here this morning, he was mobbed by over 80 women. Well, 2 of them were over 80, the other was over 90. And so that Tim Brooke Taylor doesn't get unwanted attention when buying online or booking hotels, he takes the precaution of using an obscure name, Tim Brooke Taylor. Now I'm going to read out a day-in-the-life style article featuring the words of a well-known local personality. However, certain keywords or phrases have been removed, and the teams will try to guess what's missing. This week's subject is Lord Archer of Weston-super-Mare. Okay. My mother was a tremendously strong woman. She became a
tag wrestling sensation.
Local councillor. My father was a
Nobel Prize winning Bishop, Field Marshal, astronaut, and third in line to the throne of Russia. Though, of course, we never spoke of it.
It was a printer, in fact. Anyone who has worked in Weston-super-Mare will tell you that we used to have more people coming on their holidays from Birmingham than from
Choice.
From any other town. The locals got accustomed to the
smell.
Brummie accent. On his wife. Mary does frighten some blokes. There are men out there who simply can't deal with confident women like her. I meet a lot of very intelligent, powerful 40-year-old women who aren't married, and I honestly think...
Mary doesn't know about it.
It's because most blokes are frightened to death of them. Mary is always happy when I'm...
in prison.
No, it says when I'm slimmer. And on his writing, he says, when a book comes out, I wonder if one person will buy it. Of course, it's stupid, but...
Perhaps they'll buy it anyway.
It's agony. I look at E.L. James or Dan Brown and I ask, what am I not doing? Why are my figures less than theirs? J.K. Rowling, I understand, but I don't understand E.L. James. I tried 50 Shades of Grey, but gave up after...
Mary told me to stop as it was making her eyes water.
After 30 pages. They tell me the sex doesn't come until...
I've paid them up front.
Until after page 100. I never got there. I'm nuts about theatre and go about twice a week. I invest in it too. I own 50% of Grease and 25% of The Sound of Music, among others. Whenever the directors of the Donmar or the National Theatre beg me for money, I send them a cheque. And so they know where the money comes from, I write along the bottom...
Of the girl they send round to collect it.
This came from Greece. Charity auctions. Last year I raised £21 million. A few weeks ago I auctioned a prize of afternoon tea at the Wolseley in London for £4,000 with me and...
6,000 without me.
Alistair Campbell, in fact. On the subject of regrets. This will make you laugh. My main regret is that I don't have any...
Full stop.
Any daughters. Mary is a campaigner for women's rights, and her father was too. On his deathbed, he made me promise I would never...
Do that to him again.
Stop her doing what she wanted. I would really have liked to take a generation of women...
one by one.
Through to the next era, is actually what he said. Well, it's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a round of the Posh Persons Film Club. Samantha has to go now as she's off to see her new aristocratic gentleman friend who's teaching her about the history of the House of Lords and the British Constitution. Samantha says her favourite part of the evening is when they go through the Act of Union. So as she goes off to enjoy that, I'll ask the teams to suggest some titles of films likely to prove popular with an audience of posh people. You can start this one, Graham.
Get Cartier.
Barry?
The butler always rings twice.
Tim?
Second Home Alone.
John?
Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Jackets.
The Kleinborn Ultimatum. Jason and the Aga.
You just can't get experienced staff anymore. How green was my valet?
Friday the 13th, 7 for 7:30, cocktails.
A triple bill, Goodwill hunting, followed by Goodwill shooting and Goodwill fishing.
Who framed Roger's portrait? The born supremacy, or hereditary peerage, as we call it.
Wallace and Gromit in the red trousers.
Bring me the hedge fund, Alfredo Garcia.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the horse of time is led by the groom of fate, and the vicar of destiny tells the groom he's not allowed to marry a horse, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Weston-super-Mare, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and John Finnemore were being given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Hello, and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us today on a visit to Leicester, the city famed throughout the world as the stepbrother Derby doesn't talk about. After he was killed at the Battle of Bosworth in 1485, Richard III was buried in Leicester. In 2015, the remains of King Richard III were reinterred in a ceremony at Leicester Cathedral, conducted by the Archbishop of Canterbury. Despite Richard's villainous reputation, the service was widely agreed to be incredibly moving, and the Archbishop spoke for many when he said that the event had brought quite a lump to his back. Walker's Crisps was founded in 1948 by Henry Walker. The Leicester factory makes 11 million bags of crisps every day. And if you've eaten a packet of Walker's recently, you won't be surprised to learn that to produce 11 million bags of crisps, the factory requires up to 8 potatoes. The brother of legendary music producer Phil Spector lives and works in Leicester. According to LinkedIn, Crispin Spector is currently head of quality control at Walker's. For a long time, the good people of Leicestershire have eagerly championed and consumed their own local produce, from Walker's Crisps to Melton Mowbray pork pies and Stilton cheese. And coincidentally, the county's oldest man last week celebrated his 53rd birthday. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Pippa Evans and Tony Hawks. And on my left, Andy Hamilton and the Reverend Richard Coles. And taking his place on the scoring desk next to me, please welcome our resident tree trunk in trunks, the immaculate Sven. Well, we begin this week with a round called Add a Word, Ruin a Song. A good song title can mean the difference between a platinum disc hit and a bargain bin disaster. And with this in mind, teams, I'd like you please to suggest songs likely to be ruined with the addition of a single extra word to their title. Andy, you can start.
Tell Laura I love her sister.
Pippa.
The long and winding roadworks.
Richard.
We're only making plans for Nigel Farage.
Tony.
Beethoven's 5th Best Symphony.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir, Mavis?
3 times a ladyboy.
Hello, blow up Dolly.
Take 5 Imodium.
Don't leave me this way up.
I left my heart pills in San Francisco.
Don't stand so bloody close to me.
Hi-ho, silver panty lining.
It's raining removal men.
I'm dreaming of a white nationalist Christmas.
It's time for a musical round now, as I ask the teams to sing one song to the tune of another. At the piano, we have Colin Sell. Colin was telling us that a Gloucester dairy farmer has just started piping Colin's own recording of Chopin's Piano Concerto No. 1 into his milking shed. It's still early days, but already the farmer says he's seen his yield of sour cream increase by 800%. Richard Coles, you're to start, please, and I'd like you to sing the words of I Predict a Riot by the Kaiser Chiefs to the tune of Climb Every Mountain from The Sound of Music.
Watching the people get leery, it's not very pretty, I tell thee. Walking through town is quite scary, it's not very sensible either. A friend of a friend, he got beaten, he looked the wrong way at a policeman. Would never have happened to Smeaton, an old Leodensian. La 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 la. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I tried to get to my taxi. The man in a tracksuit attacks me. He said that he saw it before me, and he wants to get things a bit gory.
Your turn, Pippa Evans. I'd like you to sing the words of There's No One Quite Like Grandma to the tune of the Phil Collins song Against All Odds. Take a look at me now.
There is no one quite like Grandma, and I know you will agree that she always is a friend to you, and she's a friend to me. There's no one quite like Grandma, she's there in times of need. Before it's bedtime on her knee, to us a book she'll read. Grandma, we love you, Grandma, we do. Though you may be far away, we think of you. And one day when we are older, we will look back and say, there is no one quite like Grandma. She has helped us on our way. Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. There is no one quite like Grandma.
I'm welling up. I think that worked, didn't it? It was slightly better than the original anthem of self-pity that Phil Collins came up with. And finally, Tony Hawks, I want you to sing the words of One Man Went to Mow to the tune of Don't Leave Me This Way by Richard's old band, the Communards, featuring Jimmy Somerville on vocals. This next round is called Word for Word, and it's all about words. The Norwegians have a word, bjørnetjeneste, which describes the action of trying so hard to be helpful that you end up making the situation a whole lot worse. Of course, in English we don't have a word for that. Our nearest equivalent would be eat out to help out. Well, in this round, each team takes it in turn to exchange a series of words, while the opposing team should challenge if they detect a connection between any of these words. So I'd like you to start exchanging completely unconnected words, Richard and Andy. Tony and Pippa, your job is to try to spot a connection. If I uphold the challenge, I'll ask you to take over, and so on. So off you go, please, Richard and Andy.
Corduroy.
Brimstone.
Pancake.
Tulip.
Chamberlain.
Clink.
That was Pippa. Chamberlain.
And Clink. Chamberlain would have put some people in prison, and that's what Clink means.
Why would he have put people in prison?
Because didn't he have that power? As a Prime Minister, can't you put prison? I'm sure you can do that.
I think, yeah.
War crimes.
Do you want to defend your position?
No, not really.
Yeah, that's rubbish.
Okay. Well, that was easy then. So over to Pippa and Tony.
Great. Dribble.
Thresh.
Richard, dribble, thresh.
I thought you said thrush. Sorry.
Also, on the thresh, dribble, thresh, you're forgetting the famous agricultural occupational illness that a lot of threshers in the 19th century had of dribble thresh, which was, not a laughing matter for them. It was rampant throughout the farming community, and I think it's a little bit insensitive to have brought it up.
What were the symptoms, Andy?
Of dribble thresh? Well, it was awful, Jack. Yeah. They would be they're threshing, and because of all the kind of the spores and stuff off the wheat in the air, they would start to dribble uncontrollably, and before long, their shirts, all their clothes were soaked in dribble, and they had to explain to the farmer, I've got to go and change my clothes because they're covered in dribble, and the farmer said, no, I'm not paying you 1 groat a day for you to bunk off, and it was awful.
Incredible. Okay. Such a terrible thing that nobody bothered to report on.
No, they did, because I knew about it, Tony. Yes. Because I spent some time in history studying the agricultural plight of workers in the 19th century, anyway.
Too soon, Tony.
Yeah?
All right.
Yeah.
Look, it was a bit insensitive of me, and, I made a bit of a mistake.
All right, well,
But, let's let it go, shall
I think
we?
Andy sounds like he knows what he's talking about, so we'll give him dribble thresh, and so it's over to Andy and Richard.
Tulip.
Ox.
Tony.
Repetition.
Yeah.
Well spotted. Repetition of tulip.
Yeah.
But we are in the wrong game.
Wrong game.
I'm going to do hesitation now as well.
No.
Just to wind you up.
Over to Pippa and Tony.
Macho.
Copious.
Elementary.
Andy, copious elementary.
Yeah, it's a school, Copious Elementary. named after a local benefactor in the Loughborough area. It's had some famous alumni.
Have they? Who have they had there?
Sir Marvin Pecklethwaite, who came up with a cure for dribble thresh.
Pippa and Tony, you certainly walked into that one, didn't you? Back to Andy and Richard. Oh, and that gong reminds me that I just pressed the button to make it go. It also means that's the end of that round. Thank you, players. Well, this next round is called Specialist Greeting Cards. I vividly remember the heady days of my youth, hurriedly opening all those birthday cards and watching the crisp notes fall out onto the table in front of me. What great times we had working at the sorting office. However, teams, there's definitely a gap in the UK greetings card market, so I'd like you please to suggest niche greeting cards for a specific occasion not currently catered for by the greetings cards manufacturers, so together with the rhymes or messages inside. Richard, you can start this.
On hearing you've been tasered. Sorry you've been tasered and were plugged into a pylon. In future, stay within the law and don't wear pants of nylon.
Pippa.
On getting a GP appointment. Well done, you lucky thing. You're seeing your GP. On Wednesday, the 3rd of May, at 2 o'clock, I see. Let's hope your doctor's still alive in 2043.
Tony.
Congratulations on your eye test. You said your sight was blurry when it was actually quite pucker, and your drive to Barnard Castle proves that you're relying... For one second...
Andy.
On being appointed Chelsea manager. Congrats, I saw it on the news. The Blues announced you're hired. The chairman sang your praises and, oh wait, you've just been fired.
With sympathy on your first STD. We thought you were a butterfly emerging from your chrysalis, but you were not... But you have yet to take the wing because you've contracted syphilis.
On reaching menopause. It can be a tricky stage of life. Hot flushes can take some beating. Though how nice in a cost of living crisis to have your own central heating.
Congratulations to a water company on delivering increased dividends to its shareholders for 10 years in a row. Well done, Severn Trent Water, the company that delivers. If only it was cheaper bills, not shit into our rivers.
Commiserations on being scammed. So sorry to hear how you were duped. The hurt must make you wince. You were only being helpful to that nice Nigerian prince. Well, don't worry, I am here for you. True friendship never pales. I only need your love and trust and all your bank details.
Congratulations on becoming Prime Minister. Now it's time for someone else to be in charge of all of us. And even though you're not that good, you can't be worse than Truss.
On passing your British citizenship test, well done, you're one of us and won't be processed through departures. I told you it was wise to learn the theme tune from The Archers.
This next round is about the lost art of letter writing. The world of publishing has long struggled to connect with younger readers. Even adapting classic novels to appeal to millennials has rarely reaped the hoped-for rewards. One only has to think of the John le Carré classic, Tinder, Tailor, Soldier, Spy, John Steinbeck's The Vapes of Wrath, or the Herman Melville classic, Moby Dick Pick. Okay, teams, you will now take it in turns, please, to improvise some written correspondence with two players providing one word each at a time. So, Tony and Pippa, I'd like you to start by composing a letter of complaint from an aggrieved listener to Radio 4, and then Richard and Andy will come up with the reply, and so on. So off you go, please, Tony and Pippa.
Dear
Radio
4.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Do
you
insist
on
sacking
my
favourite
Reverend
Richard
Coles?
He
is
so
delicious.
He
speaks
French.
Every
morning
I
wish
I
had
woken
up
with
him.
Richard,
if
you're
listening,
I
love
you
more
than
crisps.
If
you
decide
to
bring
back
Richard
to
Radio
4,
I
would
personally
come
to
your
recording
studio
and
lay
upon
your
lap
singing
onward
Christian
soldiers.
So,
kids,
let's
get
more
Richard
Coles.
Yeah.
More
Richard
Coles.
More
Richard
Coles.
More
Richard.
Yours
Sincerely,
Mrs.
Trellis.
We're Radio 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Dear
Ms.
or
Mr.
you
cannot
be
serious.
Reverend
Richard
Coles
is
banished
because
of
a
incident
which
I
am
not
able
to
discuss.
Sorry, we stumbled onto something. Discuss publicly
For
reasons
that
I
am
unable
and
unwilling
to
divulge
legal
requirements
oblige
me
to
tell
nothing
concerning
the
incident
which
happened
one
Tuesday
behind
the
studio
Manager.
HR.
Artley.
Who?
Incidentally.
Had.
Witnessed.
Said.
Incident.
Refused.
To.
Ever.
Venture.
Into.
The.
Building.
Ever.
Again.
He.
Has.
Received.
Several.
Death.
Threats.
From.
The.
People.
Who.
Are.
Reverend.
Mad.
And.
Extreme.
Weirdos.
Like.
Yourselves.
Yours.
Sincerely.
And.
Honestly.
Director General.
Of.
The.
BBC.
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. Yes, but it's just time to fit in a quick round of Vicar's Songbook. Yes, Samantha is actually a member of the General Synod and recently caught the eye of the local archdeacon, who popped in unexpectedly one evening to inquire whether she'd consider ordination. After thinking about it long and hard, she decided to stick with her usual lay position and thanked him for coming. I thought we told Mary Berry she couldn't send any more material. So, teams, your suggestions, please, of songs to suit an audience of vicars. Reverend Richard Coles.
I don't like Sundays.
As said with feeling. Pippa.
Hey, you! Get off of my shroud!
Andy.
Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be.
Tony.
I won't let the nun go down on me.
Three coins in the collection.
I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter to the Corinthians.
To altar boys I've loved before.
I just called to say, are you free to read the first lesson on Sunday?
What's new pussy catechism?
I'm a choir starter, twisted choir starter.
Like a verger, touched for the very first time.
I see you, baby, taking that mass.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the tenacious tooth fairy of time searches unsuccessfully under the plumped pillow of posterity before resorting to the local anaesthetic of eternity, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the teams, Sven, myself and our audience here in Leicester, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Tony Hawks, Pippa Evans, Andy Hamilton and the Reverend Richard Coles were being given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week on a visit to historic Bristol. Yes. Known worldwide as the city where statues come to drown. Acclaimed crime writer Agatha Christie was married in Bristol to the dashing airman Captain Archibald Christie on Christmas Eve 1914 at Emmanuel Church in Clifton following a brief but passionate courtship before the outbreak of war. Agatha Christie is regarded as the best mystery author the world has ever known, but I think we all know who done it that evening. Actor, writer and director Stephen Merchant was born in Bristol in 1974. The 6'7" co-creator of The Office remembers an idyllic childhood growing up in the city and how he'd spend many hot summer's days dangling his feet in the cooling waters of the River Avon from his vantage point on the Clifton Suspension Bridge. Opened in 1864, the Clifton Suspension Bridge was designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Sadly, Brunel never got to see the completion of his bridge as he was killed in an industrial accident in 1859. He tripped on a loose girder and fell several feet into his own hat. Around about 1680, Edward Teach was born in Bristol and went on to become known as Blackbeard. Blackbeard is considered responsible for the popular image we have of pirates today, with his West Country accent, long beard, tricorn hat, and a parrot on his shoulder. After a lifetime spent terrorizing the American East Coast, Blackbeard was eventually killed by British naval forces off the coast of North Carolina. And as an example to others, his body was subsequently hung, drawn, and twice quartered into what his parrot later described as pieces of 8. Let's meet the teams. On my left, please welcome Rachel Paris and Henning Vane. And on my right, Miles Jupp and Adrian Evanson. And taking her place at the desk next to me to enjoy an evening of scoring, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. Well, we begin this week with a round that's all about adverts. A misplaced letter on its packaging can be ruinous to the success of a product. Just think of the disastrous sales figures for Waitrose Essential Full Fat MILF. Likewise, the addition of a single word to a product's advertising strapline can spell disaster for the manufacturers. So, teams, in this round, I'd like you please to suggest advertising slogans ruined by the addition of a single word. You can start this one, Miles.
Regrettably, Mum's gone to Iceland.
Aid.
A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kidnapper a treat.
Rachel.
Just do it later.
And Henning.
Have a breakdown, have a Kit Kat.
Once you pop, you can't stop oozing.
Probably the 30th best lager in the world.
The ultimate drink driving machine.
Snap, crackle, pop, house fire.
The future's bright. The future's orange man baby.
Burger King, have it your way. Cold.
A dog is for life, not just for Christmas dinner.
Ronseal does almost exactly what it says on the tin.
Bisto. Ah, Christ.
It's good to talk bollocks.
Well, it's time for a musical round now, as I ask the teams to sing one song to the tune of another. Of course, you'd have to be a complete comedy novice not to know how this round works. So, teams, this is how it works. Try to imagine the round in terms of a South African diamond mine, with the game itself as the mine, the different tunnels beneath the ground as the lyrics, and the diamonds as the tune. While the diamonds or tune remain constant, different tunnels or lyrics are dug in order to unearth them. In other words, one song to the tune of another. So far, so good. But the poor workers not only have to contend with the constant noise of drilling, they're also weighed in and out of the mine to ensure they haven't stolen anything. What a life. Imagine having to put up with an appalling background racket and the regular abuse of those minor scales. Which reminds me, at the piano we have Colin Sell. Incidentally, Colin recalls a particularly happy time in his life playing with the small faces, or as his wife calls them, the grandchildren. Okay, we'll start with you, Miles Jupp. I'd like you to sing the words of Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye to the tune of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Ooh, baby, I'm hot, just like an oven. I need some loving, and baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger when I get that feeling. I want sexual healing, oh baby. Makes me feel so fine, helps to relieve my mind, sexual healing, baby. Is good for me, sexual healing is something that's good for me whenever blood drops are falling and my emotional stability is leaving me. There's something I can do. I can call you up, baby.
Okay, your turn now, Aid Edmondson. I'd like you to sing the words of The Lonely Goat Herd from The Sound of Music to the tune of Fix You by Coldplay.
High on the hill was a lonely goat herd. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd. Lay your lay, folks in a town that was quite remote heard. Lay your lay, lustly and clear from the goat herd's throat. We've all learnt something.
Not sure what. Your turn now, Henning. And I'd like you to sing the words of The Wheels on the Bus to the tune of, and hopefully you can get it right this time, the German national anthem.
On the bus go round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. All around the town, the vipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The vipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. All around the town, the horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, beep, beep. Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure you've made the German people very proud tonight. And finally, Rachel Paris, I'd like you to sing the words of Wannabe by the Spice Girls to the tune of Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna ha. I wanna ha. I wanna ha. I wanna really wanna zigga zigga. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, you'd better make it fast. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna hide. I wanna hide. I wanna hide. I wanna really wanna zigga zigga.
Thank you, Rachel. Well, our next round is a quick-fire quiz called On the Buzzer. So get ready, teams. Here come the questions. What noise do bees make? And buzz is the right answer. Point to Miles there. First finger on the buzzer. Well done, Miles. Next question. What was the first name of the second man on the moon? Buzz Aldrin, of course. Well done, Rachel. In World War II, Germany's V-1 rockets were commonly known as what bombs? That's right, Aid. They were buzz bombs, of course. And can you tell me the first name of Woody's astronaut friend in Toy Story? Bad luck, Henning. It was Buzz. Buzz Lightyear.
I know that, but I haven't got a buzzer.
I don't make the rules, Henning. Next question. A circular saw is often referred to as a what saw? Yes, Miles, it is, of course, as a buzz saw. Very perceptive answer. Enjoyed your reasoning as well. Well done. And a crew cut hairstyle is sometimes known as a what cut? A buzz cut. Yes, it is. Rachel, you certainly know your hairstyles, don't you? In a room full of people filled with eager anticipation, the atmosphere is said to what with excitement? No, Henning, the answer is buzz with excitement. Buzz as in buzzer, not ting-a-ling.
I'm sure, Jack, I've heard English people say they're ting-a-linging with excitement. I mean, it's not my first language.
Oh, look, Henning, if you're not going to take this seriously, you know...
It's not my fault,
Oh, it's
really,
not your fault, is it? Oh, whose fault is it? Capitalism? Nice Jerry who sets up the microphones and connects the buzzers.
Well, nice Jerry gave me a bell.
I'm sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Well, can somebody please give Henning a buzzer like the others? Since if he doesn't get one, he's clearly going to keep spoiling it for everyone else. Thank you. Right, okay, ready? On with the fun?
Thank you.
Yeah. Good. In the wedding ceremony, the groom says, "With this what I thee wed?" No, Henning. The answer is ring. Well, no points to Henning on that. On to the next round. Well, this next round is called The Symptoms, and it's all about the world of medicine. In this round, the teams will assume the role of doctors and patients suffering from an imaginary medical condition, and you can be our first patients, Miles and Aid. And the identity of your mystery medical condition is now being displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Miles and Adrian think they're Greek statues. Miles and Adrian think they're Greek statues.
So off you go, please, Miles and Aid.
Oh.
Well. Hello, can we help you?
Yes. You see, I'm feeling rather stiff.
Oh dear.
And people are saying that I'm looking very pale, and I feel cold. I'm wondering if that's why I look so small. You know, just down there.
You're lucky. Mine's fallen off. But people still say I look myself, you know, which is a relief.
I mean, I do get told I have classic good looks, you know, finely chiselled features. They seem to run in the family.
Well, you're certainly a chip off the old block. The worst thing is people keep taking advantage of us.
Yes, I have been shat on most of my life. The upshot, doctors, is that we're both feeling very old and rather distressed.
That's right, and I think we might be losing our marbles. What do you think?
Well, I think we think you think you're statues.
Marble
statues?
Bit of,
Greek statues?
Greek, yeah. Okay. Well, now it's your turn to be patients, Rachel and Henning, and you've been summoned into the surgery of Doctors Miles and Aid, and the identity of your mystery medical condition will now be displayed to the audience via the laser display board, while here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Rachel and Henning think they're desktop printers. Rachel and Henning think they're desktop printers.
Okay.
Well, look, I'm very on and off. At work, I sometimes find it hard to perform even the simplest of tasks.
Yeah, and I don't feel good either, doctors. I've got no colour.
I am wondering if I might have early onset menopause. I keep overheating. And I did have a smear test recently and it got a bit messy.
My problem is I'm being worked very hard. I'm never out of the office. I hope I'm not heading for another breakdown.
I spend a lot of time on my own, but I'm not very good at networking. I find it very hard to connect.
I feel I could do with a complete reset.
Yeah, I'm worried about my brother. His work's really dried up. I'm concerned he might have got himself into a bit of a jam.
Copy that.
In terms of intimacy, things are fine. Certainly my drive's still there. I'm very easily turned on, although the other day this bloke put something irregular in my drawers.
Doctors, we've actually sought help before, but neither of us are responding to tablets or anything else for that matter.
Yeah, my insides aren't right.
I know, and when you've got to go, you've got to go. And the worst is when you're ready to go and it's urgent and you find you've run out of paper.
Nightmare.
We think you're a printer.
Yeah.
Well, it's now time for a round which is all about the world of broadcasting. Not only do young people these days not bother with anything that isn't broadcast on social media, they also have very short attention spans. Last Christmas, when I suggested to my kids that we sit down together and watch that British classic, Chariots of Fire, all they wanted to know was the running time. I said it's basically all the way through. Now, the people whose job it is...
Nice.
Now, the people whose job it is to come up with ideas for radio and TV shows can be remarkably lazy with their programme titles. So I'll ask the teams to assume the role of continuity announcers, introducing examples of programmes where the content has been contrived to suit what someone thought would make a clever title. Miles, you can start.
Next on Channel 5, a new reality show which seeks to rank every vicar in the UK according to size. That's all preachers, great and small. Now on Channel 5.
Rachel.
On BBC Two shortly, more classic drama as an Edwardian gentleman attempts to trace the family tree of his former personal servant Stavros. That's How Greek Was My Valet on BBC Two.
At 9 o'clock on BBC Two, the latest episode in our series examining the underpants of famous psychologists. This week it's The Young Ones.
And Henning.
Next up, Jeremy Irons tells the story of a wealthy young man trying to fix the face of his metal fiancée before the big day. In Brideshead Re-Riveted.
On ITV2 this afternoon, there's fun for all the family when chaos hits a gambling mecca on the Côte d'Azur following the arrival of a mischievous sexually transmitted disease. That's Herpes Goes to Monte Carlo. ITV2.
Coming up later on 2, Alice Roberts is blown away as she explores ancient laybys and the sordid habits of Neanderthal men in her new series, Dogging for Britain.
And now here on ITV, in a sequel to the last popular series, Jeremy Irons gets over the loss of his metal wife by stamping her cranium into the ground in Brideshead Re-Riveted.
Next on HBO, an eerie thriller in which President Trump stays at a luxury resort but forgets to pack fake tan. That's The White POTUS.
On Channel 4 later tonight, celebrities are given the task of identifying ancient Russian rulers whose bodies have been cryogenically frozen. So at 10 o'clock, that's Tsars in Their Ice on Channel 4.
Coming up next, and with scenes that some viewers may find distressing, a searching documentary about the difficult choices men face between cool and fresh boxers, high-waist briefs, modal stretched trunks and cotton-rich hipsters. That's 24 Hours in M&S.
Time to watch Ray and Dave Davis, Mick Avery and Peter Quaife arm wrestle all day and all of the night to find out who's the weakest kink.
On ITV2 next, a welcome return of a popular nautical drama, this time set on the high seas surrounding the enchanted kingdom of Narnia, where an impetuous captain is accused of committing an act of public indecency with Mr. Tumnus. That's Fawnblower, over on ITV2.
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. But there is just time to fit in a quick round of West Country Film Club. Samantha's a great admirer of West Country chef Hugh Fernie-Whittingstall, so was delighted to accept an invitation to River Cottage, where he was keen to demonstrate the quality of Gloucester Old Spot pork mince and how there's no better apple than the local orange pippin for scrumpy. And having experienced his exceptional pork sausage in cider, she's now convinced that Dorset cocks are best. Our thanks to Dame Darcy Bustle for sending that one in. Who'd have thought? Anyway, in this round, teams, I'd like you please to suggest the titles of films likely to prove popular in the West Country. You can start this one, Aid.
24-hour pasty people.
Rachel.
The Way We Wurzel.
Henning.
The Yeovil Wears Prada.
And Miles.
Die Chard.
Straight out of Plimpton.
Newton Abbot and Costello.
Minehead Revisited.
Bill and Ted's Exeter Adventure.
Dial M5 for murder.
Panic Froom.
Lundy Bloody Lundy.
Indiana Jones and the Temple Meads of Doom.
Torbay Watch.
In Bedminster with Madonna.
Bring me the Portishead of Alfredo Garcia.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the tenacious ticks of time tuck into the docile dachshund of destiny, and the common clothes moths of mortality munch upon the coveted cashmere cardigan of calamity, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Bristol, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Henning Bain, Miles Jupp, Rachel Parris and Aid Edmondson were being given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.